Before you went to school, you went to NYS, right?
NYS. Hey, Harry, how can we forget that? I think those years of those 3 months of NYS, sort of those friendships that we built over that 3 months are lifelong friendships. And it sort of defined in quite a bit who we are from a discipline perspective, from a perspective of resilience, because man, that was not easy.
Maybe for the sake of people who may not know what NYS is.
National Youth
Yeah.
Service.
Yes.
During our time, it was during the Moi-era. And if you lived in our time during the Moi-era, that was the one-party system. They called it democracy, but it was one party. It was KANU, Baba na Mama. You know, Kenya African National Union. Those guys used to say KANU will live forever.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you remember our generation, in school we used to be forced to sing KANU, KANU, yajenga nchi. You know, I'm like thinking back to those days. You know, the indoctrination. So what Moi did during that time, before we went into uni, there was a lot of agitation in universities in Kenya for political change, for wherever, you know. So Moi came up with this genius idea, in quotes, that university students first must go through NYS before they joined uni to get indoctrinated how to be good citizens. So
Was it indoctrination, or was it really to? The objective was basically to have a disciplined university community.
okay, Harry, let's just say it as it is. You know, it was indoctrination.
Okay.
Period.
Okay.
Because you went there. During our time, we spent, I think, a semester before we went to NYS. There was an overlap, I think. So we spent a semester in uni, and then we were told, before you come back, you have to spend 3 months in. And I recall the whole process, you know, the process of coming in to NYS, how you were received, how you were allocated the barracks, how the so-called affandes or company commandants used to treat us. Waking up at between 2 to 3 in the morning, right? You do what they used to call PT, physical training. You then were, after PT, you were sent for breakfast standing. The thing that stuck in my mind, still sticks to my mind, is why the tea was either super cold or super hot. And you were given like 3 minutes to drink that tea. And the thing that stuck in my mind was this guy always telling us, chai haina mfupa. Chai haina mfupa. You drink that shit and you get out. And one piece of bread. And then you go into parade. You know these boots, Harry, your boots. You recall how when we were given those boots, they were like crude.
They had scales.
Scales.
Yeah, they
kabisa.
had scales. Yeah.
And you needed to prepare them. And every morning, you were going into parade. And the family used to tell us, your boot, hiyo ndio kio yako. You must shine it until you see your face on that boot. And we were like, how is this thing going to happen? My friend, before 1 week was over, we used to do that thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, on one hand, it was good discipline. But on the other hand, it was really indoctrination.
Okay. Okay.
So I recall I think it was three times a week when we had political class under trees. Guess what? That was the time to sleep. You learned how to sleep with your eyes open.
Yeah, it was something else.
It was
Yeah,
something.
it was